Namaste. I'm Naseem. I'm a certified Iyengar Yoga teacher. And I have here with me Julie, who's helping me out for the Introductory Beginners Iyengar Series 1. Yeah, so let's begin the class. Now, before we start, we'll need a couple of things if you have at home, or you could buy them. A few bricks that look like this. You're going to need a strap, yeah, and a blanket. Now, you might have things that might, be at home that you can use for the same. Yes, you don't have to have these particular ones, but you can have similar things. So let's start in Virasana. Virasana, we're going to use a brick. Bring the knees together. Place the brick in between your feet. Take your hands onto your feet, roll your shoulders back, sit tall. So as you're moving your hands down, you lift your chest up, your head in the center. Breathe quietly. Now if you feel comfortable, you bring your hands in Namaskar in the front of your chest, or you can have your hands stretched out in front. So hands in Namaskar, your thumbs into the chest, lifting your chest, elbows slightly out to the side. The gaze lightly in front, and then begin to lower your eyelids and shut your eyes. Exhale all the air out. And take a smooth, soft inhalation, followed by a smooth, soft exhalation. With every breath, you create more length in the spine. With every breath, create more openness in your chest. Now, as you're pressing your shins down, you lift your trunk up. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your elbows drawing down. Quiet breath helps you calm the nerves and helps you prepare for the class. On your next exhalation, gently lower your head down. And place your hands on your thighs. Now open your eyes, raise the head. And now move on to Ardha Mukha Virasana, in which you have your big toes touch, knees are wider than the hips. You sit back on your heels. Now look in front and stretch your hands out in front. Spread your hands, so all your fingers away from each other. Keep looking in front. And then take your chin in. And if your forehead goes easily to the floor, you let it rest. Otherwise, you use a brick to support your forehead. And here you're lengthening through the arms. So there are two directions. One direction is going from your waistline towards your bottom. Yeah, so you lengthen the lower half of your back. And the other direction is to open, moving the shoulder blades in to open the chest. But the action in your arms is going up, the shoulders, inner shoulders lifting in and up. Okay, from here, come up on hands and knees. And you prepare yourself to go into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Yes, you look in front, lift Keep your legs bent, lift your heels up. Yeah, so lift from the hands into the shoulders, and from the shoulders into your hips. Then moving your thighs back, release your heels down. And stay in the pose. Now, in some cases, the heels will not go down. So it doesn't matter if the heels don't go down. You can have your heels lifted, yeah, but keep working your thighs back. Work strongly in the legs, pushing back. Yeah, work in the arms, lifting the shoulders up, lifting your hips up, and moving from the back of the knee into the heel. So you hold the position for 3 breaths, or at least 3 to 5 breaths, and then come down. So Julie, whenever you're ready, you come down. Now you sit back on your heels again, Adho Mukha Virasana. And come up. Repeat it one more time. So you look in front, you shift your weight back, lift from the hands, lift into the shoulders, lift into your hips, and then strengthen through the legs. Especially the thighs have to work, moving back, and from the back of the knees, extending into your heels. And then bend your knees, come down. Yeah. Again, use the block. You're going to sit in Virasana. And also have a strap with you. Yeah. So have your hands shoulder level high. Sit tall. Now, in some cases, before I go further, if your knees are bothering you, yeah, and this you don't have, you add 2 blocks. So you sit higher. If you feel your knees or if you feel your thighs, you sit higher. Yeah? You can now have the strap, extend your hands in front, lengthen the arms. Lengthen the arms, but do not pull your arms out of the socket. You keep your shoulders back, arms long. Inhale, raise the arms up. And now lift the strap with your hands, long. From the pelvic floor, ascend into your chest, and then from the sides of your trunk, lengthen into your arms. And then lower the strap all the way down. We're going to repeat that. Inhale. So as you press your shin bones down, you extend your trunk up and lengthen the arms up. From the pelvic floor, ascend into your chest. From the sides of your trunk, lengthen into your arms. And then lower the arms. Okay. Have the strap with you. Yeah. Hold your elbows. Take your elbows up. Yeah, Gaumukh Asana, whereas one elbow is up, pointing up at the ceiling. So your right elbow point up at the ceiling. Yeah. So you're lengthening from the armpit going to the elbow. The other arm comes around. So extend your left arm or take it around you and see if you can grip your fingertips in the back. Yeah, so I'd like to show quickly in the back how it is. Yes, you're gripping. If you cannot grip, you use a strap. Okay. To show from the back gives you a clear idea of how it's done. Again, sit tall. So your trunk is lifted. The top elbow pointing up towards the ceiling. And now release it. We'll do the other side. So again, grip your elbows, take your elbows up. Now the other elbow points up. And take your arm around and behind you. And you might find a difference in your two sides, which is normal. Again, if you need to use the strap, please do so. Use the strap and then grip in the back. To get a firmer grip, you sit tall. And then release the grip. Remove the strap. And come all the way up. So we'll do a couple of standing poses. We start with Tadasana. Tadasana, also known as the mountain pose. So your legs and your body has to be firm, like the mountain. So you start from your feet. So you spread, open the bottom of your feet, spread the toes. Lift your ankles, lift your kneecaps, your thigh muscle firm. Lift your trunk, shoulders back, shoulders down, and extend your arms by your side, long. So as though somebody's gripped you by your wrist and is pulling your arms down. From the pelvic floor, take an inhalation, fill up your chest. From the tailbone, extend into your heels, stand tall. Soften the eyes. And let it go. So feel the difference between if you were just standing just by yourself, how it would feel. And then when you have to put an effort into that standing. So let's repeat it one more time. Starting from the feet. So you get your toes to spread out. So you get more evenness under your feet, both the inner foot, outer foot. Knees have to be firm. So you're not hanging in the knees. The kneecap lifted up. Thigh muscle firm. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Extend your arms down. This is Tadasana. Keep your eyes soft. Your breath soft. Now bring your hands in front of your chest. Now a word of caution here. If you jump your legs, only if you have good knees and a good back. If you have bad knees and a bad back, you do not jump. Otherwise, you bend your legs and jump lightly. Stand tall. So from your outer feet into your outer hips, lift, chest lift, arms extend. You're going to turn your right leg out and your back foot slightly in. You press into your back heel. That's your left heel press. Inhale. Exhale, you extend over your front leg. Again, press into your back heel. Inhale. Exhale, extend over your front leg. Now let your hand just rest on either the shin, or just below the knee, or slightly above the knee. It depends on where your hand goes. Now top hand in line with your shoulder. Chest facing the front. Legs, knees lift, thighs lift. And now press into your back heel. Inhale, come up. And turn your feet in front. Let's do the other side. Again, something to point out here is the feet, when your front leg has to turn out fully and your back foot slightly turn in. Your front heel and the arch of the back foot in line. Yeah, so the placement of your feet is important. So your front heel and back arch in line. Outer hips in, arms extended. So press into your back heel, press into your back thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Extend over your front leg. Extend over the front leg. Good. And place your hand where it goes. Yeah, don't force it to go lower. Yeah. And then top hand in line with your shoulder. Both shoulders back, chest facing the front, weight in your back heel. Trikonasana, or known as the triangle pose. Keep pressing into the back heel. Extend your top hand. Inhale, come up. Turn your feet forward. Hands on the waist. And roll your shoulders back. Pull the elbows in the back. Kneecaps lift. Thigh muscle lift. Chest lift. Come forward. Just halfway. Keep pulling your elbows back. Now allow your arms to go down to the floor, your neck and your head. Now if you feel your hamstrings a lot, use blocks or bricks, yeah, to stay higher up. If you're very tight in your hamstrings, yeah, stay higher up. If further required, stay further up. Yeah, so you do not strain your hamstrings. And on the inhalation, hands back on the waist, roll your shoulders back, and come up. And either you walk or you jump your feet together. Okay, back in Tadasana, which is the mountain pose. You start from your feet, going up into the chest, arms long down by your side, head in the center, look at eye level, breathe softly. Again, if you have a bad back or a bad knees, then you do not jump. Otherwise, hands in front of the chest. Inhale, bend your knees, lightly jump wide. So the next pose is Parsvakonasana. Yeah, it's the side angle pose in which you bend. So first fully turn your leg out, your front leg out. Your back foot is slightly turned in. The heel of the front foot and the arch of the back leg in line. Press into your back heel. So keep your weight into the back heel, your back thigh, as you bend your front leg. One more. Inhale, press into your back heel. Exhale, bend the front leg. Now extend over your front leg. Place the block. Julie, you need a block. On the inside first. Yeah, so the hand goes on the block. If again you're too tight, too stiff, go higher. Even if this doesn't work for you, you can be here. So there are three options. Either hand on the thigh, or hand on the higher side of the block, or hand on the lower end of the block. Take how stiff you're in your groin. Yeah, it'll help you with the hand position. Move the knee back, turn your chest away from the knee, open the palm, and extend your arm in front, over your head. And press into your back heel. So the extension is from your fingertips going into the heel. Chest, turn, bent leg back, Inhale, come up. Turn your feet in front. Okay, so now we do the other side. Now for this one, what is important is to have a wide distance. Don't be narrow and try to do the same. So the distance in the legs is important because that gives you the mobility and the movement. When there's a shorter distance, you get caught. So when there is enough distance, you can move. Okay? Hands out to the side. Stand tall. Turn your front leg out completely. Back foot slightly turned in. Press into your back heel, your back thigh, and keep that as you bend your front leg. Bend a little bit deeper. Extend over the bent leg. Have the block in front for now. And I've explained the different heights of the block. Choose your height. Top hand open and take it over your head. Extension is from the fingertips going into the heel. Hips low, chest in front. Now press into your back heel. Inhale, you come up. Feet in front. And just hands on the waist. Bring your legs closer, but wider than your hips. Hold your elbows. Take the elbows up. Extend the elbows up. And we're going to bend forward into Uttanasan. Soft breath. Kneecaps pull up. Thigh muscle pull up. And roll the bottom up towards the ceiling. Now pull your elbows down to give you an extension in your trunk. But for this to happen, you have to work your legs. So kneecaps, thigh muscle firm, bottom rolling up towards the ceiling. And now on the inhalation to come up, stay strong in the legs. Yeah? Take the elbows away from you. Yeah, and then slowly come up. Now, it might be the case that you may not have that kind of flexibility in your legs. So in that case, you use blocks and stay higher. So you don't have to go all the way down. You stay higher here, or you stay higher here. Especially if you have any kind of back issues, yeah, stay higher. So we'll repeat Parsvakonasana with the block behind the knee now. Yeah, so you jump your legs. Turn one leg out completely and one foot slightly turned in. Straighten both legs. Kneecaps firm, thigh muscle firm. Stand tall. Now pressing into your back heel, your back thigh, you bend your front leg. Extend over your front knee. Block now is in the outside of the leg, not the inside. Again, you know the different heights, either lower down, higher up, or here. The top hand on the waist. Turn your chest. Press into your back heel. Open the palm. Extend your hand over the head. Again, your back heel, your back thigh is important as you press firmly into it. And inhale, you come up. Let's do the other side. So already if you place your block, then it's easier. turn the other leg out fully. Back foot slightly turned in. Press into your back heel, your back thigh, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, bend your front leg. Bend deeper. And then extend over the leg. Place your hand on the block. Move the knee into the block, or into your arm, sorry. Move the front knee into the arm. Open the palm. Extend over your head. Keep pressing into your back heel, hips low, chest facing the front, and extend. Keep your eyes soft, your breath soft. Press into your back heel, your back thigh. Inhale, come up. Feet forward, and jump, and stand in Tadasana. Okay. Now we'll come to some seated poses. So we're going to come down to the mat. So we'll use a blanket to sit on. Again, how to know how much height you need on a blanket. So if I were to do a simple cross-leg position, and if I find that my knees are going higher than my groin, then I need height under me. So you have height, then the knees can go down. So the higher the knees stay, the more height you need under your bottom. So maybe you might need even higher. So you fold it up, get it higher. If this is not enough, you can also have another brick to increase the height. A simple cross leg. Sit tall. Sit upright. Have your hands next to your hips. Press into your fingertips. Lift your spine. Lift your trunk. So as the knees go down, your chest moves away from the knees. Shoulders move down. And we'll go into a simple twist. Raise your arm up, any one arm. Extend into that arm, sitting tall, and take it across. Now in the twist, your back and your chest is lifted. Yeah, so do not go with a collapsed back. Sit upright, sit tall, inhale. Exhale, you turn. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn the trunk. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn. And finally, your neck and your head can turn. Stay in the twist, breathing softly. And slowly return to the center. Turn your head, turn the trunk, and face the front. Again, hands next to your hips, sit tall. Raise the other arm up. Extend into your arm from the side. Yeah, so from the side of your trunk, you extend into your arm. Inhale. Exhale. Take it across. And begin to turn the trunk. Yeah, don't be in a rush to turn your neck and your head. First, sit tall. On the inhalation, lifting your chest, lifting the spine. On the exhalation, turn the trunk. Inhale, lift your spine, lift your chest. Exhale, turn. And then finally, your neck and head can turn. You stay in the twist, breathe softly. And slowly turn the head back Turn the trunk and face the front. Okay. Change your cross. At your own pace, now repeat the same twist. Yeah, so you extend your arm up, other hand across. Stay with your breath, breathing, lifting your spine on the inhalation, on the exhalation, turn. And then slowly come back to the center. We do the other side. So extend, turn. On the inhalation, lifting the spine and the chest. On the exhalation, turning the trunk. Slowly, no rush. Finally, the neck and the head. And then slowly turn your head, turn the trunk, face the front. Okay, stretch your legs out. Your hands to the sides of your hips, Dandasana. Again, here the legs firm. So your thigh muscle is rolling in and down. From the back of your knees, you extend into your heel and then push the front of your foot forward. Yes, you get maximum from the legs. Kneecaps pulling towards your thighs, thighs rolling in and down. Hands used to lift your trunk. So you press your hands into whatever you're seated on. If your hands do not reach, you can use blocks on the sides to support that. Yeah. Sit tall. And we'll do Marichyasana 1. Yeah, it's a twist. So you bend your leg, take it all the way close to the blanket, so knee close to the chest. You hold your shin, pull the knee close to the chest, and chest close to the thigh. Sit upright. Okay. Extend the same arm up of the bent leg side. And take it on the inside. So you glue the elbow against the inner knee firmly. Your outer knee also moving in. And you take your hand, other hand around you. Sit tall. Move your back in and turn the trunk. So the hips are firmly down as your trunk lifts up and turns. Inhale, again, lift your spine. Exhale and turn. And slowly come back to the center. Straighten the leg. Marichyasana 1. Bring the other leg in, close to the chest. Sit upright, sit tall. And take the hand up. And then on the inside, anchor the elbow against the knee, knee against the elbow. Other hand going around, sitting tall and upright. Inhale, exhale, you turn. Hips stay down, so resist with the hips lifting up as you turn your trunk and you turn your chest. And slowly return to the center and stretch the leg out. So we move on to the next twist, Marichyasana 3. Yeah, so again, that's a closed twist. So Marichyasana 1, that's the previous one, was an open twist. Now Marichyasana 3 is a closed twist. So the elbow now goes to the outside of the knee. Okay? So extend your arm up. So it's the opposite arm that comes across outside the knee. Anchor the elbow against the outside of the knee. Sit up tall. Use your backhand. Lift your spine and then turn the trunk. Sit tall. Your straight leg is extended. And release it. Come back to the center. Change sides. If you find, before I go to the next side, if you find that your lower back drops, you increase the height under your bottom. So just fold the blanket higher and increase the height. If this height doesn't work, again, you can add a brick more to increase the height. Sit tall. Extend your arm up. The opposite arm goes up. And bend that arm. Bring it outside the knee. Take the other hand around you. Straight leg is straight. Okay, so have your feet hip width apart. Hands to the sides of your hips. Press into your hands. Lift your spine. Press your thighs down. Lift your trunk. This is Dandasana. And from Dandasana, we go into Uttanasan. So have the strap. Place the strap around your feet. First, we begin with a straight back, flat back. So use the strap against your feet. Extend your arms. Lift your spine. Now, as you're lifting your spine, also press your thighs down. The chest leading, you come forward. So bend your elbows out to the side. Bring your chest to lean forward, to extend. It's a forward extension. So extend your spine in front, bit by bit. Now, if you have very tight hamstrings or back muscles are tight, you stay higher up. So keep your arms straight, keep your back flat, and stay higher up. Let's try that again. You come up, extend the arms, keep your legs firm, lift. Now this bending forward is happening from the hips. So bend forward from your hips, lead your chest in front, elbows out to the side, elbows lifted, shoulders back, sternum in front. Straighten the arms one more time and come up. Again, sit upright, sit tall. Press your thighs back. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Sternum coming in front. Keep moving your sternum forward, looking in front. Elbows lifted and up, shoulders back. Again, if you cannot bend this far, you stay higher up. So you straighten the arms and just stay up with a flat back position and thighs firm, chest forward. One more time. Inhale. Sit tall. Exhale. Bend your elbows out to the side. Do not drop the elbows. Keep the elbows up as you extend your trunk in front. And then line up your head in line with your back. Breathe. Now straighten the arms, lift your head, lift your sternum, and come up. Good. Move the belt. Sit in simple cross leg. And sit tall. Baddha Konasana, in which the feet, the bottoms of the feet touch, the knees going out. Now again, what to watch for here is if your knees stay higher than your groin, then you need to add more height. So maybe an additional block you add, yeah, or an additional blanket. But the knees have to stay in line with your groin or below the groin, but definitely not higher than the groin, because then it does not work to give you any opening or space in your inner thighs. So knees below the groin level, like you can see in Julie, she's adjusted. Yeah, she's added a blanket plus a brick to give her the opening in the groin. And sit tall, hands to the side of your hips. Press into your hands, lift your chest. Now take your hands further behind you. Yeah, so on the floor, further behind you. So you lean into your hands. Yes, careful, Julie. Now, here, move your back ribs in. Lift your chest up. Yeah, so with my hands, I'm moving the back ribs in, lifting the chest, and then keeping that chest lifted, bring the hands to the side of your hips. Yeah, and then sit tall. Hands to the side, Julie. Okay. Yeah. Now again, that might be a case in which, in Julie's case, her hands are not reaching, yeah, the blanket or the floor. So I give her another. How about if we do this? Yeah. So hands to the side. Now the hands help you lift your trunk. As you lift your trunk, take the knees lower down. Lift your trunk, knees going down. As you're working from the inner thigh, from your inner thighs going towards the inner knees. Place your hand now on the fleshy part of the knees, yeah, and move your knees down. And now extend your legs out into Upavishta Konasana. Yeah, you may not need as much height, but if you find that your lower back sinks, yeah, when you're sitting, then add more height so it helps you lift your lower back, it helps you lift the abdomen, the chest. So your kneecaps are firmly pulled up, your thigh muscle is firmly pressing down, hands to the side of your hips. Use your hands, lift your trunk, take the shoulders down. From the pelvic floor, ascending into your chest. Inhale, fill up your chest, fill up your lungs, sit tall, press your thighs down, extend into your heels, toes pointing up. And now place your hands in the back of your knees and draw your feet in, back into Baddha Konasana. Yeah, all these positions, this one, that's Baddha Konasana and Upavishta Konasana, are very good to help in the pelvic region, yeah, and especially for women, yeah, in the reproductive system, keeps it healthy. Sorry, fine. Knees together. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to lie back now. So you lie back. You have your blanket, a neat fold of the blanket. Yeah, so it's leveled. You can do a 3-fold. So you fold and fold again. Yeah, this fold has to be neat and leveled, because when you lay your spine on it, so that it's not uneven. Place it in the back. Have a little space in between your lower back and the blanket. So the blanket is not all the way tucked in, it's a little bit away from your bottom. Bend your legs and you lay your spine down. And legs in Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees out, hands to the side, lying back. Another option is, if this position of the legs is difficult, then you do a simple cross-leg position. Do a simple cross-leg and then lie back. So you lay your spine down. Upper arms roll from the inside out. That gives you a lift in your armpit chest. Soft breath. Now take your hands overhead, extend your arms. So from the waistline, you extend into the arms. And now hold on to your elbows. So bend your arms, hold your elbows, and take your elbows back. Soft breath. Your stomach receding. Again, extend your arms and then change your grip on the elbows. Now bring your hands to the side, bend your legs, roll to the side, and then you come up. Okay. Now the last 10 minutes, we will dedicate to Shavasana. That's a full relaxation. So you need just a tiny amount of head support. That again depends when you lie back, is if your chin goes up to the ceiling like this, when you lie back, then you need to increase the height under your head. So you fold it, make it higher, and then lie back. So also ensuring that you're not tucking the blanket under your shoulder. It is only for your head, up to the nape of the neck. So keep your legs bent, scoop your lower back, put it down, and then extend one leg out, extend the other leg out, relax and drop your feet out. Relax the feet, drop the feet out. Your hands, roll the upper arm from the inside out. Hold the back of your head, lengthen the back of your head, your neck, and then place your head down. Again, adjust your arms. And then close your eyes. Yeah, it's your time to relax and let go completely. So take a smooth, soft exhalation. Relax your feet. Exhale, relax your knees. Exhale and relax your back. Exhale, relax your abdomen. Exhale and relax your chest. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Relaxing in the arms and your fingertips. Completely relax. Let go in the shoulders. Exhale in the head. And relax the features of your face. Your eyes soft. Your mouth soft. Your forehead skin soft. On your next exhalation, sink into the floor. So there is no tightness or no tension in the body. Only softness and quietness. Soft, gentle breath. Completely surrender to the pose. Maintaining this quietness, take a smooth, soft inhalation from your feet, going all the way up towards your forehead. Exhale and relax. Again, take a smooth, soft inhalation, starting from your feet, going all the way up to your forehead. Exhale and let go. And now just allow your normal breath to happen. And very gently you start to bring back movement in your hands, in your feet. You bend your legs. Place your hands on the abdomen. Roll to your right side and stay on your side. Support your head with your hands. And then from the side, come up into seated. You sit back on the heels, head down, hands to the side. And on the inhalation, come up. Put your hands in Namaskar. Bow your head down. You thank yourself and thank the Lord within you. And thank you for watching. Namaste.